Well, what a beautiful morning for winter. Hopefully those clouds stay over in that direction. There is rain over near Roddo, over there. Looking at the radar before. But it's nice and clear here. Hopefully it stays that way. Anyway, it's good now, so might as well enjoy it. The water's really dirty though, unfortunately, from all the rough weather we've been having. So finding a squid might be a challenge today. Anyway, won't catch them sitting at home on the couch, so here we are. Boy, it's quiet out here. Nothing happening. But I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a story. In fact, I'm going to tell you 3 stories, but one of them is not true. See if you can guess which one. Anyway, first story. So when I was a young fella, I was 20 years of age, I went travelling, as many young people do, and I found myself in Italy, in Rome. And when in Rome, what do? You go and check out all the ancient sort of monuments and statues and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, yeah, I've got to get to the Colosseum. It's the MCG of the ancient world. You got to see it. So off I go. I'm on the bus with my girlfriend at the time, and we're on our way. We were travelling through what I thought was the extremely busy streets of Rome, but apparently that's standard procedure there. And we see it in the distance, the Colosseum. Magnificent. Anyway, we pull up and there's a dirty great sign. No entry, no admittance, closed for repairs. So the one and only time I've ever been to Italy, I've ever been to Rome, the Colosseum was closed for repairs. If you can believe it. To say I was a bit disappointed is something of an understatement. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll give it about a week, and I'll pin a comment. Story 1, story 2, story 3. Let you know which one's not entirely true. So the second story would have been a very young fella, maybe 9 or 10 years of age. And if you're an older guy like me, you'll remember Harry Butler. Remember the old ABC show In the Wild with Harry Butler? Anyway, I entered a competition, and the prize in this competition was a weekend away with Harry Butler. A group of kids got to go on a weekend in down south. Can't remember exactly where. You certainly couldn't do that these days. But anyway, I won. I got to go on this trip with Harry Butler. So there, Mum went out, got me all my camping kit, got me a dolphin torch from memory. That was my big thing. I got a dolphin torch, you beauty. Anyway, off we went. Had the weekend and I lost my torch. Devastation, absolute devastation. Here's the kicker. Harry had the exact same torch, and I accused the great man Harry Butler of stealing my torch. Yep, I never forgave him. Of course he didn't steal my torch, I lost my torch. But yeah, I remember accusing Harry Butler to his face of stealing my torch. Sorry, Harry. It's a long time ago. I've got dim memories of the weekend, but I remember being man, what an adventure for a young kid that was. Anyway, that's story 2. So, third and final story for the morning. Way back in the 90s, when I was a young fella, I worked on a pearl farm in the Montebello Islands, Morgan Pearls, and we lived on a houseboat. So you'd sail up on the boat or you'd fly in on the seaplane, and then you'd live on the houseboat, which is houseboat set up next to a raft, little shed on the raft, you know, working pearl farm sort of deal. Anyway, my first day there, brand new on the job, some tools were dropped overboard. All right, you're the new guy, in you get, go and get them. I thought, yeah, fair enough, hazing the new guy, standard procedure. Jump in the water, I swim down, it was about, I don't know, 7 or 8 metres down to the bottom. Got to the bottom, got the tools, just about to kick off to come back up, and I turn around and see the biggest mouth I've ever seen in my life, about 2 feet away from my face. It was an extremely large groper, actually the pet groper of the farm. Her name was Auntie Dot, but this was my introduction to her. And I tell you what, no one has ever covered that 8 metres back to the surface quicker than I did. I took off basically screaming all the way back to the surface, broke the surface, and here's all the rest of the crew standing on the back of the houseboat and on the raft, absolutely killing themselves laughing. Yeah, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard to the new guy. Say good day to Auntie Dot. So that was my first day on the pearl farm, Morgan Pearls in the Montebellos. Say good day to Auntie Dot. So there it is, guys. 3 stories. One of them is not entirely true. They are all partially true. See if you can figure out which one. Let me know in the comments which one you think it is. Anyway, I'll get back to trying to catch a fish or a squid. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.